Hey, this is Gardening in the Grove, coming to you from Lemon Grove, California. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Hey guys, this is Cheryl from Gardening the Grove, and today I would like to show you a little trick that I learned from Pepper Geek, actually. He is another YouTuber, and this trick was actually, I've learned a couple little game-changing tricks in my gardening, in my time gardening, but this is one of the things that really upped my success with starting peppers from seed. Before this, I had a really hard time. So I'm sure anybody who started peppers from seed, you know that quite a few of them tend to hang on. Let me see if I can get that to go into focus. They can tend to hang on to the end of the leaves tend to hang on to the seed. And sometimes the leaves barely come out, and the seed, that's kind of hard to see, it's a little blurry, but the seed itself just like doesn't want to come off the leaves. And he did a whole video on this, but I'm going to show too, because maybe you don't follow him. And this does happen with my tomatoes and my peppers, but this is all you have to do. And you get a spray bottle and you fill it with just regular water. And let me see what we're on. We're on spray. So you want to spray the top of your peppers, and then you just want to let it sit for like 5 minutes. That's it. So we're going to sit for 5 minutes and we'll be right back. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes, and I'm going to do my best to show you this as I do it. So what you want to do is you want to, once the water's kind of soaked in and softened the whole of the seed, what you want to do is you want to kind of, not the flat way, but the elongated way, you want to kind of pinch the end of the seed just a little bit. Sometimes you can tug actually harder than you would expect. And actually, these are still a little tough. I might let them sit a little longer. Let me see. Yeah, these are still pretty tough. So actually, we're going to come back in just a few minutes. Okay, so here we are. It's been a few more minutes. I did spray more directly. I went and I did a little bit of spray just like that, and I let it soak in. Sometimes when they're younger, it sometimes doesn't take quite as much, but these ones I let sit specifically because I knew that I was going to want to do a video on this. I'm going to try my best. Let me see if I can turn it the right way. I'm going to start with these ones here in the corner here. But what you do is I usually take my fingers and kind of do like a little squishy like this, but you want to do the elongated way. It's hard to see on the camera. Hopefully you can see. But sometimes I hold the base of the plant like this. It just depends on how much it's going, and it usually though will slide right off, and then you're left with this little, I don't know if I can get it to come in focus, but it looks like the seed. There's just nothing in it anymore. It's the hull. It's called the hull, H-U-L-L. And so I actually have quite a few on here. Peppers are actually really known for this, and I'll show you in a second where I kind of got in a hurry one day, and you're not going to save them all, but you'll get a lot more out of your seedlings. See there, that one came out, and now these two under the lights, I started them under the lights because it's still too cold for peppers, especially at night, and I wanted them to be ready to go by March so that I can get the longest grow season as possible. Okay, I think there's one here. Yes, so let me pull this one up. I don't know how well. Let me see if I can turn it right. There's a few in here. These on this end are all bell peppers. And then the period for pepper sprouting really varies by pepper, but it can be anywhere from 7, I don't know, I'm trying to make it so you can see that. This one actually still feels a little dry. I think it's coming. Okay, so on that one, I got a little carried away. I knew it was feeling a little dry. I don't know if you can see. There's a little bit of green in there. That's part of one of the leaves. One of the leaves did break. Actually, both of them broke a little bit. But these are not the first true leaves. These are the seed leaves. So as long as they can absorb sun, the true leaves will grow. And none of my peppers have true leaves yet. But I am going to do a video on true leaves at some point. Okay, so let me see them right here. There's one. This one's really wet. I think it'll come right off. Maybe I can do it one-handed so you can really see. So I just like pinch it the long way, and it usually will slide right off. And don't worry about the leaves curling. That is totally normal when it comes out of the seed, and under the lights it should resolve. And they should be nice and flat. Yeah, that. Okay. So right here, this and this, these are two that had the same problem as the others with the seed hole stuck on there. And I got impatient and I pulled them off. I knew that this was a pepper where I already had some adult ones that I was overwintering, and I, for whatever reason, was just being impatient. So most of the times though, if you do this, you can save them. I left these here. This one I actually can probably pull. It's brown on the top. Nothing's gonna grow. This one still looks a little green on top. It's probably not gonna give me any true leaves and keep growing, but I'm gonna give it another day or two to see. This one looks like it's gonna pop right off. Oh, maybe not. I can't get a good grip on it. You still see it? Yeah, okay. All right, I'm gonna use both hands. Okay, and then it slid right out. We have that same curling, nice empty husk. The whole leaf is there. And then I think the last ones are here on this side. Right here. And this one, if I give it a nice little pinch, sometimes I'll pinch it a couple times to loosen it up. But once you pinch it, you can, oh, that one came right off. Huh, those are shorter leaves. So this pepper seems to have shorter leaves. I might have lost a little bit of the tip of the leaf in that. I couldn't see it in there, but it is possible. But it should still do fine. And then this looks like the last one. Oh, and it's gonna be a stubborn one. Oh, I broke one of the leaves off, and I did break off the tip. So like I said, of the other one. So like I said, you are not gonna save them all, but you can get a much higher yield out of your seeds and get a lot more plants by helping them out of the hole. Yeah, so when I learned that was like the coolest. Like these ones I pulled out a couple weeks ago. These I pulled out a couple weeks ago. This particular one of the leaves, oops, you can't even see it. Let me back up. Okay, so these ones came out of the seed just maybe a week and a half ago. And then this one where you can see the white under the leaf, that's probably not going to make it. It looks like it's cutting off and not getting enough light. There could be a couple reasons. It could be getting shaded by these ones, or it could just be because I got that leaf came off in the wrong spot. That one I was very careful with, and it still happened. So you're still going to lose some, but I mean, seeds are, I mean, when you're addicted to growing like I am, you can spend a lot of money on seeds, especially over time. And so I like to get the best yield as possible. I like to share with friends and neighbors. I'm probably not going to have room for all these peppers, but just because I never know how the seeds are going to do, I always grow way more than I need. This exact same tactic will work well with tomatoes, and actually even better because the tomato hole is softer than the pepper hole over the seeds. So it's much easier with the tomatoes to spray them and pull it off. But with a little patience and a little bit of dexterity with your fingers, you should be able to save most of your pepper plants. So happy growing, and join us next time. You can follow us on social media using the handle Garden the Grove. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to be notified of future videos.